dancing with the midnight lights. Every step through the fire and snow, we were built for the climb. Now we know. Cold wind calling out our names through the dark, through the rain. Hands up high, we touch the sky. No fear left inside. And when the silence breaks, we rise with the sound. Echoes in the clouds, never coming down. This is the summit encore. We've been waiting for, higher than we've ever been before. Light the stars, ignite the roar. This is the summit encore. We climb, we soar. Summit encore. City lights fading far below. Now the whole world glows in gold. Every scar turned into sparks. We found heaven inside the dark. No looking back tonight. With satellites in flight. Feel the bass inside your soul. Now lose control. And when the silence breaks, we rise with the sound. Echoes in the clouds, never coming down. This is the summit encore. We've been waiting for, higher than we've ever been before. Light the stars, ignite the roar. This is the summit One last climb, one last fire. Hands to the sky, taking us higher. This is the summit encore. Forever wanting more. Standing where the earth meets the storm. We are the lightning at the core. This is the summit encore. We climb, we soar. Summit encore.
Alright. What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the Summit Round 1 on Kursk Yamki. I got Rage and 3OPZ. We currently are waiting on a few more players, it looks like. So, this is an interesting matchup. haven't seen too many Kursk games where I know teams tend to stick away from the wide open map. It's going to be a very interesting match. Going to be armor heavy in my opinion, especially on Yamki. I've definitely played it a few times in my time playing comp. It's going to be an interesting game, though. I do know that whoever's armor gets armor superiority does tend to do better and take the advantage. I'll be streaming on the Rage side today. Rage will be the Axis, and 3LPZ will be the Allies. While we're waiting for the last few players in, let's go ahead and talk about the rule set. For Summit rules, we have unkillable static arty, and arty must be built in default positions. Only one spot is allowed at a time. If the second spot is spawned in, it must be driven out of bounds, so that way marking it unplayable. Panther is playable this summit. With after all its reworks and changes, they decided to add the Panther back into the mix compared to last summit where it was banned. And as normal, indestructible nodes, so no nodes will be popped, so both teams commanders will be able to get up their abilities and keep their resources maintained. Let's look at the map real quick. Yamki in the middle here. I do know the Russian side here, they can get up on this hill, peek, back up. They peek too far, you know. They risk exposing the tanks for too long. Looks like they're about to flip in 1 minute. Axis side, it's pretty self-explanatory. I do predict that the Axis or Rage here does throw a tank or some AT guns up at least on windmills. Windmills is a key factor for the Axis side, as you can sit up at windmills with a tank and see into all three Russian spawns. For the Russian side, I predict that you will see a lot of tanks down here or over here to the east side of the map. We might see a tank get up to the windmills, but I do know that it's going to be a little bit more hilly on the Axis side of things, so you can't really see too much without over peaking. And should be flipping any second now. Looks like all the players have loaded in and they're just waiting for the flip. I do know they try to do a flip at a certain time so that both teams are ready and it's not just an unprepared flip. I'm curious to see what's going to happen on the opener. And just like normal as well. Oh, here we are. We are flipping now. And I am looking for CD's nuts. That's armor. That's the wrong person. I think I didn't mean to join him. Oh my god. I wonder if he's just getting getting the gun down. I was told to join him. He might spot as he's helping. Looks like he's helping him get the blueprint down and everything. Waiting for Mr. CD's nuts to get into a squad. Names on this game are hilarious. Looks like, well, I'm sitting here waiting for him to get into a squad and get blueprints and built up and everything. Oh, no. I think he's taking that out by himself. God damn it. That's my fault. Redeploy. I think he's just getting the blueprint up. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Don't know how their team lays out their blueprints for the gun and everything. I think he might have just been spawning on him to get his box down for the arty gun. Yes, I want to leave the unit. There he is. See these nuts. Enter admin cam. Alright, here we go. And it looks like Rage is opening up with 5 tanks as we saw. We have a Puma, a Lux, second Lux, P4, or the second Puma. 2 Pumas, 2 Luxes, and P4. Looks like the Puma might be going for a snipe off rip. Shots are landing out. Shots are landing out here to the east, but nothing made it out here to the east. Looks like truck got stuck in the trench. 3 LPZ with a bold strategy here, just sending everything down the main road. What an opener by 3 LPZ. Got 3 trucks, a supply truck, 3 tanks, a single truck. What do we have here? Looks like rocket snipes are coming in. Gonna be over. And so it begins. Trucks get sniped! Lux gets a truck snipe on opener. That is a huge blow to 3OPZ. Rage doing a fantastic job controlling this hard cap, getting bodies in the hard cap. However, 3LPZ is overloading the north side of point. Sydney looks like to be the T-34 is going up to windmills. Got an engagement, possible tank engagement going up here. Looks like this T-70 does take a round. Non-pins off the tracks here. And the Lux goes down up here to the north, it looks like, to the T-34. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Real PC, though, is going to continue the cap here as they have more bodies in the cap weight. Rage overloading the east side of the point. That tank out on windmills has been caught on a flare somewhere. Lux doing its best down here to the east, try to show shots into the point. Just realized I did not reset these scores. It's going to be 2-2. OPC doing a great job getting their lineup. 3OPC with the first cap is going to get the initial opening cap. Rage has to fight their way back into it as all of their OPs and spawn points have been wiped. 2 OPs, 3 OPs do go back down. Oh, T-34 gets wiped up on the windmills. Let's go into the minds of some of these Rage guys as they try to flex into point. King Iro here is trying to make a play, however, 3OPZ has got a high ground. He takes one. T-70 just knocking on the front door, keeping its hard cap secure. Lux is going to try to make a play here for this T-70. It looks like T-70 already hurt. Rocket goes out. King Iroh, see if you can get this tank. Rage does start the cap back immediately. Just shoots it over. T-70 doing its job, locking down the infantry. Just over. T-70 will live to fight another day. Big spawn wave does come into the to the west side here. Is that 2 OPs? Yeah, 2 OPs. Ooh, something just went down up here by the windmill. Looks like a truck. Rage, owning the hard cap, has successfully boxed out 3 OPZ after the initial cap. One rocket into this T-70 here. Can you get him? Sergeant Numbnuts goes down to the T-70. Secondary T-70 trying to cover his buddy. This is a brutal map for infantry. Wide open. Not a lot of cover. And these 2 tanks sitting on the front door here are eating. Ooh, Rage getting inside the trench here. Lamert's getting pushed by Panda and Fives. And CJ. CJ just makes a bold move coming across the open field. Lamert's goes down. Ferreira, I cannot read. That is my fault. Goes down as well. Fives making a move to get up here by the T-70. Rage with that cap. Caps back. Goes up 3-2. Big satchel in the trench. Spawn waves have been wiped out. 5 sitting on the T-70. Lux making a play here for the second T-70. Puma making a play. Armor is going up. Ooh. Pretty sure Smokey Bear got that from downrange. Good shot by Smokey here. Rage doing a great job boxing out 3OPZ over here. 3OPZ though, however, not going down without a fight. Maintaining the trench system. This is a lot of open ground. Rage has to try to push just to push these guys out. We do have big, massive spawn wave coming off Panzer's Inn. Now, tank did just go down on Panzer's Inn. Little recon tank. Rage did get a SL into the hard cap. Scutch getting into the hard cap. Gets his OP down. If he can get bodies into this hard cap, it's gonna be detrimental here. Madimbu sees the OP, is gonna anchor. Scutch knows he's there. Madimbu with the kill does get the squad lead, is going to get his OP. OP goes down as the waves spawn in. It does not. Supply truck goes down. P4 anchoring on the backside of windmills. 3OPZ, however, doing a great job pushing out from Panzer's Inn into these windmills, trying to keep Rage on their heels here. Both teams know he who holds windmills has a huge advantage in this game. Rage with a solid line coming up. T-70 and the Spa have been covered by that recon plane. Truck goes down. T-70 on fire. Spa on fire. Pole driver is trying to make a move. Does pop someone. Lux throwing shots into the tracks of this Spa. CJ with the automatic rifleman class is going to run around these trenches. He's probably calling out to this squad lead saying that there's 2 vehicles on my ping. I see them both. CJ holding the trench, getting pushed by Sneezy and Robson. Takes 1, takes 2. What a trade. 2 for 1 special there by Sneezy. Rocket goes into the Spa. Numbnuts lining up with a rocket himself. Smokey Bear, this spot is being brutaled right now. Smokey Bear and Numbnuts both getting rockets out. Numbnuts goes down. Spa goes down. Shot by the P4 from behind Windmills. And Rage has 2 tanks in the back lines for 3LPZ. Tanker being chased down by the Lux. Gus go down. Both these Luxes, or this Lux and the Puma, are both looking for spawns. Romulus, War Priest, Mad Dog. Clearing the trench, does take a rocket, what appears to be the tracks. AT player does get shot. That Lux in the backlines, Rage is able to get some ground on this 3LPZ side out here to the east. 3LPZ though is holding strong around Panzer's End. Great OP network, got a line forming up, keeping these Rage guys at bay. However, Rage did get a garrison up at Windmills. Lux driving around, seeing what he can get. Frags out another person. Trying to pop all the spawn points. Shot comes in, hits the Lux. Medium non-pins off the Lux here. T-34 got 2 T-34s, an AT gun, and a T-70 currently up. Gets tracked again. Lux been triple tracked. Fully tracked. Lux goes down from downrange. Great shot by that T-34 crew. Ricky and Torty here holding the line, keeping these Rage guys at bay, keeping them on the hill. Rage attempted to get an AT gun up as well to overlook. Supplies are already down, just gotta have somebody hammer it out. However, Rage is gaining massive ground here on Yamki. They have pushed all the way up to the trench system, pushing out the entire 3LPZ push. 2 OPs are the only thing left in this trench system. Hour 15 in the game. Both sides should be able to spawn in heavies. Do we have a heavy anywhere? Yes. Rage has their first heavy coming out of left HQ just past Rudno. 3LPZ though on the backhand. Looks like they ran into some armor trouble off the rip, only with 2 mediums and a light tank currently up. Rockets from downrange. What a shot! What a shot by King Iro. Lands a shot off this T-70. Gets smoked right after. Massive spawn wave though coming off the Gary here by 3LPZ. Runs into a couple Rage fellers. Rage with a massive push here coming through the middle. They've successfully boxed out 3LPZ here on the west side. T-70 making its way, diving up here to see if he could plug the hole for 3LPZ, trying to cover their Gary. Rage with a massive push. Let's go look over here at Windmills. Rage completely controlling the Windmills now as Felix has an angle up in the top of the windmill here. Captain Insano though with his MG, just gotta love the life of an MG player. Just posts up, shoots what he shoots. Does get one from way down range. 3LPZ has to push Rage back out of this. T-34 takes one round. Panzer IV here does get an angle, just barely peeking. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Tiger. My apologies. Rage with their Tiger up already just barely peeks over the hill. Popping the T-34. Three LPZ getting their first IS-1 out on the board, has an AT gun up as well. IS-1 has to be careful where what this Tiger is sitting. The Tiger will see him coming out of spawn when he peeks over this hill, but also vice versa. The moment this Tiger peeks over this hill, the IS-1 will also see him. 3OPZ surrounding this Panzer N, opting with the two garrisons behind it versus the one on hardcap. P4 goes down. Might have been an unmanned P4. Second P4 goes down. We've lost two P4s. That AT gun had great eyes on this P4, popping both of them. Supplies are coming out here to the west side on the red-blue line for 3LPZ. However, Rage has already boxed him out past the line, getting us SL up into the windmills here himself. Arcanjo. 3Pasica holding down the line here as Patriot line. Sees him in, doesn't see him in the bush, goes down. LPZ is getting choked right now by this Rage team. Rage completely owning the east side of the map. 3LPZ down to two garrisons, just getting its third one back. Three garrisons, just getting its fourth one back up. However, as soon as it was built, Rage player is already on top of it. Squad lead gets shot out of the truck. Silent Rage will get this Gary as soon as it was just built. Recon tank leaving their right east HQ for 3OPZ. And the second heavy for Rage is up on the east side of the map. Recon tank has to be super careful here. LPZ trying to regain the ground here, pushing SLs out to the east, trying to cover up this hole. As Daboy gets a shot into the recon tank. Recon tank doing its best to keep up. Supply truck does get satcheled. Second rocket goes out, misses. Recon tank goes down to the Panther. Rage with two heavies up, one on each side of the map, controlling how vehicles are moving throughout this map right now. Katushka strike coming in for 3LPZ. Tiger caught right in the middle of it. One shot into the Tiger from the IS. Tiger has to back up down the hill. Whew, just over it. Katushka does wipe the garrison that they had out here. Rage doing a phenomenal job to box out 3LPZ on this windmill, keeping them down on the low ground. Looks like we got a spawn wave on one of the OPs here inside hardpoint. MZS Games pushing up, sits behind this P4. A lot of rage bodies in front of him as the German bombing run comes in. How many bodies? It might capture a few bodies here. Rage bombing run does go over the point here. Does not get a single person. The LPZ doing a great job keeping the Gary off the point and staying out of that bombing run. Doss on top does get a frag to see if he can get a second one here. He does. Felix shoots at Doss, misses the shot. Rocket comes in at Felix. Robson pushing this trench, but have a little engagement here. Felix trying to peek over the top. Does pick up Robson. Getting into the backside of the trench system here. Does pick up Doss. Let's go into the mine here at Felix. Picks up one. Picks up two. Sees a third, goes down. Gets hit with the streamer curse. That's unfortunate, my friend. OPZ did get a spotter up here in the bush here, very close to Rage's line. Rocket goes out by MZS Games. Flare out by Madam Boo. Does get popped up immediately after flare. Rage, however, has just been putting pedal to the metal here, as they've just been pushing out 3 LPZ here to the east, wrapping them and pushing them back. Big spawn wave coming in. Silent Rage picks up one, picks up two. The LPZ has to be super careful here, otherwise they're going to lose this east side completely. Queen getting an OP up on the side of the map. Recon spotter. I know on this map, not a lot of teams, not on this map. I know not a lot of teams normally run snipers, but on this map, snipers would be huge with how open it is. Rage picking up another two. Silent Rage on a killing spree right now. Silent Rage picks up another one as well. LP peeks the corner, also goes down. Rage pushing the Gary unbeknownst. Look at hardcap. Recon plane does go out. Rage getting inside the hardcap now. Juicy Woosey has an OP, does not have an OP in hardcap, has one fairly close. Picks up a frag. There's 3 OPZ sniper sitting in a bush covering this west side of the map. Rage tried to get a AT gun up, looks like he got killed. IS-1 boxing this Tiger out here to the east. Supply truck is pushing down map edge. T-70 also pushing down map. Are sitting in their left HQ. AT gun has been built. Gets shot off immediately. Rage starting to get more bodies into the hard cap. Juicy does get popped. Scutch getting mines down in the trenches. Rage playing super aggressive, but now full squad spawn on this OP. Scutch taking it slow, keeping DOS at bay. Shuffle's pushing in. Patfield goes down as well. Patriot Lawn. Looks like that eastern ramp is finally starting to come in for the Rage on the 3 LPZ's hard cap here. Panzer Inn has started being capped. Getting an MG up here on Panzer's Inn, looking right at that garrison. Rev Forest is just in a killing zone right now. Nose down one. Darkon laying down in the bush, seeing if he could pop Rev. Rage got a Gary up in the back lines for Grushki. Several squad leads have an OP on Panzer's Inn. 3 OPZ has been completely boxed out of the point. Get massive spawn wave on the garrison though. Katushka strike also coming in as well. Rage with the full push right now as they have supplies coming down on Panzer's Inn. Huge spawn wave for 3 LPZ, trying to get back, trying to hold the point. See if this Katushka clears some of these bodies out. About 2 so far. 3, 4. 5. Katushka taking out several bodies right now. Katushka, one of the harder commander abilities to land shots with, doesn't clear, has a bigger radius or a bigger area of effect, but doesn't have as much effect as a bombing run. Rage will get this cap off here. Going up 4-1 with an hour left in the game. Already starting to flicker Grushki. That massive spawn wave has been dealt with. Getting Rev Forest with his MG. Probably picked up several. That Tiger is now fully peaking. IS-1 still left in the HQ. Massive spawn wave coming out of middle HQ right now. As 3 LPZ has been caught lacking without a garrison on the board. Garrison just now goes up on Grushki. Supply truck goes down map edge. OP spawn. Yodel walks in. Does Yodel get any? Yodel gets shot by a firing squad. 3 LPZ holds their OP for now. Rage has fully surrounded this single OP. Hour left. Got about an hour left in this game, and Rage is already making an assault on this last point of Grushki. 3 LPZ doing a great job getting a firing line back up to stop this assault. Strafing run comes out. Right over where I was at. Doesn't grab a single person. Verdugo moving up with his MG. 3 LPZ slowly trying to take ground back here. King Iroh, Fubar for life, holding down the Trent system. Unbeknownst to them, they are met with a plethora of 3 LPZ players. Fubar for life does go down. Rocket comes out, but it is short. PH walking right up on top of this MG player. Does get him. King Iroh all alone in the front line. Got bodies coming up now. PH is pushing a spawn. Numbnuts holding the corner here. Looking the wrong direction. Rage Humanic Gaming. Numbnuts does go down. Rage hit fires with his MG. Does get PH. Looks like several more 3OPZ players are coming up to help out PH here, even though he's gone down. Rage peek in the corner. DOS gets caught lacking. However, Rage Humanic does go down. So does King Iroh. 3OPZ pushing out the little assault that was made. 3OPZ doing a fantastic job getting a line back up immediately. Queen in the back line's already on a garrison. Garrison does go down in the back lines for Rage. Smokey Bear and Pookie Chips moving up on the front line here. Not a lot of action going down here towards the west. Most of it's going down front door. The LPZ committing to a good defense. Robson, Madimbo, Akuma Doidu, Garcias, all holding the line here. Johnny Hawk, Spa, the German Spa is taking shots now at the T90. Oh, I'm sorry. At the T70, 37 numbers at the T34. Whoa! Tanker does go down here. IS-1 also takes a shot. That was the TC for the IS-1. Shot comes in from the east. The Panther that blew up? No. Panther is still up. Rage struggling to get their second heavy out of the field right now. Tank marker has gone out. Might have been a Puma that blew up. Something blew up. What'd we lose here? AT gun, 3OPZ losing an AT gun. Rage trying to hold the line, or not Rage, I do apologize. 3OPZ trying to hold the line and push out where they can. Getting all around the Rage garrison here, map edge to the east. And does go down. Picking off several players for Rage here. 3OPZ is starting to advance. German Spa, the Brumbar, has started helping out with this defense as well. The Tiger already looking towards that direction. Does wipe out all the infantry that have spawned in that area. Brumbar doing its job. Brumbar hits that squad lead right in the face. Jeep Dad with an excellent shot. When the Spas are first added, I thought they were a questionable choice, but you know, with how helpful they are, I can see why they've been added. P-Strike is going to go out. Brumbar does take an OP down. Tiger needs to move. And it misses. P-Strike missed. However, Tiger is damaged. Jay-Z building a... I do apologize. Jay-Z building a rep station here for this Tiger. Shade hops out to help prepare the tank. Didn't know we were going to be greeted with the Honorable Jay-Z. Didn't know he left his music career for a little bit to help out Rage play this Hell Let Loose match. Is this the T-34? IS-1. IS-1 takes a shot from the Tiger. IS-1 backing up Itachi. Frozen? No. The LPZ doing what they can, trying to hold down this push from their HQ. Recon plane goes out for Rage here. Rage pushing back. 3 LPZ here on the front door. Almost completely clearing the hard cap. Rage starting to make an advance here. Get only a single OP and an AT gun in the way of their current path through the trenches. PH doing what he can, trying to hold down the front door, trying to keep that front door closed. Vehicle goes down. There's another 3 LPZ AT gun. 3 LPZ doing a great job here. Even though it is such an open map, they just aren't stopping the building of AT guns. On maps like these, you have to continue building them over and over again. Texan getting a rocket shot comes in as well towards that trench system. MG's posted, got an engineer and a squad lead as well as AT flexing in. Looks like Rage has been cleared off the east side of the map. 3 LPZ starting to make a push. Garrison is hot. Ricky. Ricky trying to get up on this garrison, see if these Rage guys can defend it. Ricky does go down. Dr. Dubak. Puma in the back lines for Rage here. 2-man Puma, John Rambo, Peanuts. One of this T-34 saw him. Oh, T-34 did see the Puma, puts one into the tracks. OP does go down. Puma trying to inch its way out of there now. John Rim. John Rambo touches tracks, get it fully rep so that way he can get moving back up into 4th, 5th gear. Getting out of there. Game bugging out as the damage of the wheel is spinning with the wheel. Rage getting into the hard cap now. Actually making full progression here. 49 minutes left in the game. Well, King Iroh gets blasted by friendly artillery. Rockets coming out, Scutch, Panda. And Panda gets blasted by artillery as well. Shuffles making his way behind the point, does get the AT gun. AT gun does go down. T-34 leaving middle HQ has been pinged out. Patriot Lawn pushing down the trench system. LP pushing in the trench system. LP goes down. Rocket comes in, does get Patriot. The rockets are flying tonight. 3 LPZ needs to get its way back into this hard cap. Rage already got this point. Half cap airhead down for Rage. This is an all or nothing play for Rage right now. 3 LPZ pushed completely out of the hard cap. Garrison does go down. Single squad left in the soft cap sector. Tank needs to get forward. Holding the HQ. King Iroh shooting shots. Bottom run comes in by Rage here. 3OPZ does get an OP or airhead. Also down on Painter's in, but he is too little too late. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a game by Rage. 47-36 left on the clock, and Rage still 5-0s them. Holy crap. What a great game from Rage here. 3OPZ did their best holding off the line. Looks like a few players did get caught with the level 1 bug loading into this match tonight. Lieutenant Kill with an outstanding game. If I can make it up there in time. Lieutenant Kill with the commendation. Great game by Rage. What a great game on Kursk. Kursk is one of the most difficult maps to play when it comes to comp with how open it is. It's a lot harder than Foy, in my opinion. Man. Well, that brings the end to my Friday, or today, what's today? Saturday night stream on Hell Let Loose Summit Round 1 between Rage and 3OPZ. Great game, everybody. Great game. Still have a few more games tomorrow, and that'll be the end for round 1. I do believe it is... Who plays tomorrow? I do believe tomorrow we have Taco versus KRC, as well as Revenant versus OnlyFins. Both those are going to be in the afternoon. Revenant OnlyFins is going to be at 2:30 Eastern Time. Taco KRC also 2:30 Eastern Time. Tune in tomorrow. Thanks to everybody for hanging out with me. I hope everybody has a good one.
Shadows on the mountainside, heart be racing with the midnight lights. Every step through the fire and snow, we were built for the climb. Now we know. Cold wind calling out our names through the dark, through the rain. Hands up high, we touch the sky, no fear left inside. And when the silence breaks, we rise with the sound. Echoes in the clouds, never coming down. This is the summit encore. We've been waiting for, higher than we've ever been before. Light the stars, ignite the roar. This is the summit encore. We climb, we soar. Summit encore. City lights fading far below. Now the whole world glows in gold. Every scar turned into sparks. We found heaven inside the dark. No looking back tonight, with satellites in flight. Feel the bass inside your soul. Now lose control. And when the silence breaks, we rise with the sound. Echoes in the clouds, never coming down. This is the summit encore. We've been waiting for, higher than we've ever been before. Light the stars, ignite the roar. This is the summit encore.